All right. Hi, everybody. My name's Grace, and I'm here again to do another Facebook Live for Nutrition with Grace. And today we're going to do a little cooking. So, as I've mentioned before, I'm trying to incorporate more cooking demos for you all in our weekly Facebook Lives, just so I'm not lecturing every single week and it's more interesting and practical for you and your information. So this week I'm making a really healthy, really easy lunch option that's great if you're on a time crunch and you just need something really quick to eat, and you only have access to a microwave, or if you have just want to have an easy lunch at home, or you don't have a lot of ingredients and you want a simple recipe for a meal. This is really great, and it works well because it's so adaptable, and it can be adaptable to different sizes, like however many people you want to serve, different cooking methods. So it's really awesome. So if you ever search mug meals online or like microwave meals, a lot of recipes for microwavable mug cakes will come up, or like microwave meals that you can buy frozen at the grocery store. So while this is fine on occasion, if you want something sweet fast or just really need a quick fix, we don't. There are healthy recipes out there that are homemade, and you won't even notice the difference. So we're trying to avoid purchasing those microwave meals, or making those mug cakes every single day. So I want to bring people's attention to like more savory microwave options that you can make from home instead of just microwave like mug cakes. So today we were going to make spiced lentils with yogurt, almonds, and mint. And it may require a little prep ahead depending on how you cook it, but there are shortcuts which I'll talk about. And you can also get everything ready the night before, and you can just pop it in the microwave the next day, whatever you find is the easiest. So at the base of this recipe are lentils, and I know it's not optimal. I'm trying to figure out the setup to do these. So I just want to preface everything. In the recipe, you can microwave everything after. For the purpose of this video, since there's no microwave in the fitness assessment room here, I microwaved everything before, which works just as well. It's whatever. Again, this recipe is super adaptable. So I have 3/4 of a cup. I don't know if you can see, of just plain brown lentils. You can use a canned lentils, or you can use fresh lentils that you cook, like you can cook them the day before. So whatever, as long as they're pre-cooked. Lentils are super, super awesome, like other legumes. They are full of fiber, full of protein. They have healthy fats in them. So they're a really great superfood. They have so much good stuff in them, and they will help you keep full longer. Generally, the serving size is about a half a cup to a cup of lentils, depending on the recipe. This recipe uses 2/3 of a cup, so that's how much is measured out right here. But like I said, you can easily adapt it. And with this recipe, you can sub any bean or legume you want, such as kidney beans or black beans. You can just use a can of them, with everything pre-measured. If you're bringing this to work, they all have really good benefits that lentils have. So then I also have tomatoes. I brought the can in here. I just a can of diced tomatoes, low sodium if that's offered. And this is a spiced lentil recipe, so if you see a can of diced tomatoes at the store that has like green chilies in it, for example, that works just as well. It may add some more flavor to it. So I have heated up. This will be half a can of tomatoes, so that is about a little under a cup. So, and you want to keep the liquid in because that'll add some moisture. So I have half of a can of diced tomatoes, and tomatoes are a super great fruit. They have tons of important vitamins and minerals, especially like vitamin C or vitamin A. They also have a lot of potassium in them, surprisingly, about 15% potassium in a serving of tomatoes. They also have this really important nutrient in the family of carotenoids, which give those are like carrots and tomatoes and all those bright red and orange vegetables their color. It's called lycopene. Lycopene's a really important antioxidant. And an important dietary factor in the prevention of prostate cancer, actually. So if you are at risk of developing prostate cancer, if you know someone who is, definitely boost up those cooked tomatoes or tomatoes in your diet. And cooked tomatoes are especially good because they have higher concentrations of this lycopene um, when they get cooked. So making them very powerful, protecting against inflammation and other cell damage, such as cancer. And then I mentioned Greek yogurt in this dish. So Greek yogurt is, as you may know, is a really great healthy snack option or recipe ingredient option. It is high protein. There's usually low or no fat in them, and it's a very healthy alternative to sour cream. And that's kind of what we're going to replace in this recipe. So in many recipes, you can replace plain Greek yogurt with the sour cream. All right, so back to the recipe. So the base of this recipe is canned lentils and canned low-sodium diced tomatoes, which I pre-portioned. Again, that's 3/4 cup of the lentils and half of a can of diced tomatoes. So what you're first gonna do, I know you can't see it. I'll try to adjust the screen a little more. You're going to put your canned lentils into the diced tomatoes. Perfect. And then the spice, and then you can just stir this together a little bit. And then comes the spiced portion of it. So again, like many recipes, this is a very adaptable recipe. What I have in here is a mix of a half a teaspoon of cumin, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, and then a little dash of cayenne pepper. You can also put like a splash of hot sauce, whatever. That's really adaptable because you want flavor, but you don't want too much spice if that's not your thing. So I'm just going to sprinkle the spices in. And then you're going to, again, just stir it all together, make sure the spices get all in there. Right now you should kind of have like a soupy mixture. It's some liquid, but it's a good mix of all of that. All right, and at this point, if you have not pre-microwaved or pre-cooked everything or heat everything up, this is when you'd put everything in the microwave, and that would be for about 1.5 to 2 minutes on high. Since I did that already, and you can as well, this is all ready for its toppings. So I have a tablespoon of plain Greek yogurt, and that is kind of takes the place of our sour cream. So let's put that on top. And plain Greek yogurt, you can also do it on like chili, or you can even do it in your tacos or burritos. And then you'll put a tablespoon of sliced almonds. So I just quickly chopped these up. You can also buy them pre-sliced. That is certainly an option as well. You can get them roasted or in some flavoring if that's something you're interested in. So you'll sprinkle those on top for a little added crunch. Almonds are a great source of fiber, protein, healthy fat as well. So that just adds more nutrients to this recipe. And then finally, I have picked some fresh mint from my garden, and you'll just sprinkle a teaspoon of chopped French mint on top. And if mint isn't really your thing in savory recipes, you can also substitute like chopped parsley or chives or cilantro, whatever you would like. So I'm going to try to show this to you. That is our finished dish, and it takes 3 minutes approximately, and it's a perfect meal for all of your for lunch, dinner, whatever you want. And if you want a little extra, you can serve it with some naan bread or another flatbread. And for those of you that are interested in kind of the nutrient profile of it, this is a super healthy recipe. There are 14 grams of fiber, which is over half of the fiber you need every day, and not enough people get enough fiber, so this is a really great way to get it all in quickly. 28 grams of protein, which, if for reference, that's at least over a scoop of most protein powders. So that's so awesome, and you're getting it right from food. It's also only 325 calories, and if that's something you keep track of, if you're looking for and you're looking to lose weight, this is a great lower calorie meal option. And as I mentioned, you can kind of eat it with any side you want. You can even put this on top of rice if you want and have a really nice dinner. So that is our recipe. So it's spiced lentils with tomatoes and almonds and Greek yogurt. So I hope you all try it out, and I can't wait to hear how it all goes. Let me know, and I will talk to you all next week with some more nutrition tips from myself and hopefully some more cooking. All right. Thank you, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.